Hi, I'm Paulina from UIC Radio. This is Lloyd.
Hello.
We're joined with Lloyd today, and we're interviewing one of our Battle of the bands today. So, would you like to introduce yourselves? What are each of your names?
My name is Jeremiah Coda Vaticanti.
I'm Trinae Jean.
I'm Nolan.
Daniel.
I'm Jonathan Campbell, at your service.
I'm also Campbell. Campbell Jean, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
Not
your band's name?
Sangram.
Okay.
Nice. How'd you guys come up with that name? Even it's so like.
Well, one day I was just sitting there.
Look.
So
Give us a whole story.
Sangram is
Scrabble.
is a word that's shared between a lot of different Indian dialects, and it means fight or combat, specifically like the good fight or like fight for change. But yeah,
Ooh, okay, that's a
Sick.
powerful last
That's
name.
also his
Yeah, we're
first
pretty
name.
righteous.
pretty righteous.
Sir.
What kind of music do you guys make?
Music.
It's so indie.
We
Oh my
get-
God.
We get that question a lot, and it's hard because we make a lot of different things. I don't know. Maybe indie would be like an overall.
Indie, like it's like very mystic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mystic, like alternative pop rock. I'd say
Jazz,
very bass. That's and with a
soul.
jazz influence.
Okay.
Soul, definitely.
Some soul
Yeah.
influence. It's a lot. It's a lot of different influences.
Okay.
It's a
So,
concentrated sound.
what instruments do each of you play, and why did you choose that instrument?
I play guitar and sing, and I chose that because I liked singing and I liked the way the guitar sounds.
Good.
I sing, and I play the piano. I don't know why. I just was like,
Did you guys like?
It was just fun.
Was there like? Did you feel like a calling, or did someone put you onto the
Calling.
instrument,
Yeah.
or like?
actually, there was a specific instrument that like actually called my name. So like,
Uh-huh.
okay, I guess I have to.
Okay.
That's
nice.
fierce.
Yeah.
That's fierce.
So I play lead guitar, and I just play it because it's been my favorite form of stimming for like 7 years. So, bruh. Yeah.
Perfect use of the sound effect.
I play bass just because no one else wants to play it, and I love playing bass.
Hey.
Yeah. For this group, I play drums. I feel like this is a thing that I've been born with, a genetic thing, a gift from God. So,
A gift.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a superpower.
You said,
That
you
was
said for this.
perfect.
You said for this group you play drums. Do you play other instruments? as well?
Yes, I play a little bit bass. I've been forced to play keyboard. But
Forced.
yes, yeah, definitely forced. Also like other percussion instruments. So I'm a little bit all over the place, but I just don't touch the guitar.
Okay.
You're
So-
not an
Why?
acoustic
Nah.
guitar kind of.
Nah,
like
it's just
string.
like
It's hard.
yeah, like trying to do,
Hard
like
as
do like
hell.
the chord, trying to figure out
Yeah.
everything on the board. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, that's not for me. I stick to the root
Do
of the
you?
chords. That's why I choose the bass.
Very
All
nice.
right. How did you guys all meet, and what made you decide to form a band?
This is fun. They're gonna start, and then I can come in.
Same.
Okay, so in high school, me and Trinae went to the same high school, and Trinae asked me if I wanted to do like a performance project together, and then from that point on, we started like hanging out, writing songs together. Then once we came to school, I go to Columbia, she goes to UIC. I started looking for different bandmates, and that's when I met Nolan, and then we had a different band for a while, and then we found Danny and Jonathan, and we're really locked in now. So
We just
yeah.
picked Daniel up off the street.
So who of you goes to UIC? You.
Me, there's two
Okay.
others, but they weren't able to be here.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Two backup
Okay,
singers.
fierce.
Got it.
So, what are like some artists that each of you kind of like look up to in a way?
Tomathan Waits,
Why do you say Jonathan Waits?
because I look up to him.
Why do you
That's
look
fair.
He's a goofball. I don't know.
Okay.
He's kind of freaky, and I like it.
That's a reason.
I could give you like three. Tyler the Creator, Travis Barker, and oh my God, Questlove. I love me some Questlove.
Yeah.
Like I copy a lot of his style, but also
Yeah.
copy the same intensity as Travis Barker.
Yeah, on the drums.
And I love the way how Tyler carries himself as a musician and
Yes.
an artist.
He has an amazing stage presence.
He
yes,
does.
yes,
Okay.
and fashion shits too.
Mm.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely King Cruel
Oh,
or
good.
some
Fierce.
Smashing Pumpkins.
That's a good one.
I love the bass on Smashing Pumpkins. Amazing.
Today is the greatest.
What about you?
Wager Project. I think like their style and they're also like a duo kind of thing. I think they're really cool. For me, I don't know. There's not like a specific person or group. I just really like music in general. So I
Yeah.
just listen to like everything.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I would say the same. I don't really have like a specific artist. I just like listen to someone new like each week. But I really like Stevie Wonder. Like as a singer, I really look up to him. As a songwriter, I look up to him. So,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta give credit where credit's due. That guy's a legend. Let's see. If you had to pick one album to describe your 2025 so far, what album is it gonna be? It could be old or new.
This is hard. This is okay. We got to think about this.
I would
This
say,
stumps a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
give me 1 second, but I think I know.
It could
Or maybe
be-
a song.
It could be a one song or
The
like
Mollusk by Ween.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
good. That's good.
I imagine that means your year's going good so far, kind of.
Great.
Yeah, fun
Yeah.
time.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna look at my
Whip
my
out the Spotify right now.
Yeah.
You know what? Hopefully, I'll be able to pronounce this right. But I know this is very recent, but every time he drops, he always touches my soul. Chromacopia.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You know, I've been seeing like a lot of revelations. You know, seeing like a lot of things. I'm like, man, I can relate to that. So
Mhm.
I'll definitely say that album for this
Okay.
year so far.
Nice.
But it might change though.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're only 4 months in.
Yeah.
Only
Yes.
4 months in. We're not
Yeah.
even halfway yet, so things can take a change.
Someone to Call My Lover, Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
Good.
I saw that one song she has is trending right now.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. That. Okay. I didn't know the name of it. So nice.
I would probably say The Royal Scam by Steely Dan.
Ooh, okay.
Just like a lot of subliminal messaging and stuff that I can relate to this year.
Nice.
I have two. It's LP by JPEG Mafia or What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. Those two, they're not even in the
one.
same realm of music, but I love both of them.
What's
so
going
good.
on? That's me
I
every
feel like
day.
I would do that one too, actually.
Okay,
What's
okay.
going on?
Okay, so kind of the next question. So why did you guys, like as a band, or like one of you individually, why did you guys overall decide to compete in Battle of the Bands this year?
I'm competitive. I got that
I
dog
can
in
say
me.
why.
Get that dog.
Because Trinae asked us to.
Who did?
Because Trinae asked us to.
Nice.
Yeah, I like tied
She
them
told me
down
there'd be
before,
food.
so- Yeah.
Have you guys done an event like this before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
What event?
we competed at Columbia's Columbia's Got Talent show
Mhm.
against like a similar lineup of 10 or 11 people, but we won second place, and that was very
Nice.
fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
We aiming
That's
for
actually where we
first.
We
met
got a little
Danny. He was
trophy.
playing for another band
Wow.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
We're gonna aim
stole
for
him.
first.
Okay. Nice. Maybe something really good will come out of this then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You was gonna
All
say
right.
something?
No.
Actually, speaking of that, what do you hope to come out of this with?
First place only.
First
place.
dub.
Fame,
Oh,
fortune.
dub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, the
Everything.
dub, but also
Cars.
like
Free Panda
just the
Express.
experience of
Yeah,
this
maybe some food.
publicity and these cool podcasts and meeting new people.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Exposure.
So
Yeah.
since you guys are so confident, what would winning to you guys mean, like to you?
Complete
band.
domination.
Oh my God.
I would say more on a serious note, like, you know, that will do great wonders for our confidence since we do got a lot of shows coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and this is just
Yeah,
one of
and
the few
that's a
shows that, you know, is going to be happening, and just winning first place will really means a lot to our confidence. So, you know, when we go to our next game, we'll be like, hey, if we won first place, like, you know, a little bit of bragging rights, but we also
bit of
gonna,
bragging rights,
but we're gonna
yeah.
be respectful as well. But you know,
Yeah.
it really means a lot, especially individually as well.
So
Oh,
do you
yeah.
guys usually do gigs, or is there somewhere where you
Yeah.
can find your music somewhere else?
We have music
all
live
the time.
that's out. We have a release called Your Lies. It's out on all streaming platforms. And then we have an upcoming show this Friday at the Tonk. And
I
then
love that venue. I love
yeah.
that place.
and then next Thursday at Uncommon Ground, and then the next Saturday at Underground Lounge. It's in Lakeview.
Whoa, those are
You
like
guys got some
amazing
lineup.
venues.
Yeah,
I
you
want to
guys-
have been to all those like amazing places.
Thank
That's
you.
exciting.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
That is very exciting. for you
Jerry's
guys.
got a silver
think-
tongue.
What winning would mean this year has definitely been a lot. Like we've done a lot in like reshaping the band, and I think it would feel like all our dedication was rewarded.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
Can I ask, like, when has there been a moment where you guys like felt like this is like we felt like one as a band, or does it happen every time you play?
I would say yes. I don't know how into detail we gotta get, but I mean, I would say so.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was
Yeah.
a time, or that
We
it's
had
every time?
we had like earlier this year there was a big scuffle in terms of like lineups and just stuff kind of like sliding downhill, but then we came together and we powered through it and we got through it.
I hope you guys are able to ride that high then for this Battle of the
Yeah.
Bands. Yeah.
You guys better come back with a bang then.
Okay,
That's
so after Battle of the Bands, we orchestrate either a Tiny Desk concert or a music video. What would
For
you
the
guys?
winner.
Yeah, for the winner. What would you guys prefer if you were to win the Battle of the Bands?
Let's think about this.
Say that again.
Can I?
So-
So
we do
for
a
the
Tiny
winners,
Desk
we either
concert?
give
I want tiny.
a concert, like a
Or-
tiny little concert,
Like Tiny
Or,
Desk,
like
like
Tiny
PR Tiny
Desk.
Desk kind of thing.
or you can get a music video filmed for like a
Tiny
song or
I would say
something.
Tiny Desk
Tiny
because
Desk.
that's
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
vulnerable.
That seems more your
relatable.
style.
We
Yeah.
I just walked in like a couple weeks ago them doing it for our last winner, and it was
I
so
saw
cool.
that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really cool. They had like professional like cameras and
Lights.
everything. It was really cool.
Oh. The fierce. All
Mhm.
right, so this is kind of just a silly question to wrap up here. If your band was an animal, what would it be and why?
So I would say it's a giraffe, and I can't explain it, but it's just in this intuitive sense that our band is just a giraffe. Like I don't know, maybe different members are like different spots on the giraffe, but that they don't agree with me when I say that. But I've been saying this for weeks, and I'm starting to think it's not gonna catch on.
Now that you say that, I agree with you. I feel like
Today
we're all-
might be the day they agree with.
yeah, like we're all the same spots, like we're all different spots, on the same neck. So that's us. But yeah.
Very good.
Is there any other strong opinions on this?
Or is it
Well, you
just
said
Nah, they got
platypus
it.
earlier.
Platypus?
Like, that was definitely a
that was
good
before
one.
we started airing. They were
Yeah.
talking about platypus.
No,
Anyway.
I also agree on the giraffe. You know, a giraffe is one of the most interesting animals
Yeah.
ever on Earth.
I will say.
Terrifying.
Well, you
Yes.
said animal. Can I say an insect?
Yeah.
You can say
An
anything.
ant.
Ooh.
Second grade, I read a
Mm.
book about ants, and ever since then, I had a high respect for them. And I think ants coming together to build their little thing. I get so sad when people walk on it. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
But I think the coming together aspect of it, that's us.
They're
I think-
hardworking animals.
They are
so-
hardworking.
And they
Yeah.
are
This reminds
very
me of
tight knit
bees.
as
They
well,
are very
just
Oh yeah,
like
tight-knit.
us.
bees too.
Yeah.
So hardworking,
Tight-knit.
tight knit folks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's you guys?
Yeah.
And
We've
then
got our
just
anthill,
burn
we've got our
ants.
hive, we've got our spots on the giraffe's neck. I think these are very communal. I think the point is that we're kind of a family. We're like
Oh,
Yes.
So we love to
that's
hear.
so touching.
Nice.
All right, I think that's all we have for you guys today. So,
Thank
anyways,
you.
if you guys want to go see Sangram at Battle of the Bands, that is April 30th at 5 p.m. Be there or be square. Thank you guys so much
Yeah.
again.
Oh, thank
you so
you.
much for
Yes.
playing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.